Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial today I will be telling you about the top most used SAP BW transaction codes. I will be explaining you each of the transaction codes, and I have 28 transaction codes in my list today, and I will be explaining each of the transaction codes, just the brief like what is the use of these transaction codes. First one, RSDH 8 year. So using this transaction you can see the transformation with SAP HANA runtime support information. Like here you can display the source and target mapping. RSO ADSO support function. Here you can see the display data, activate or where used list of a ADSO. Next, RSOHCPR. RSOHCPR, it is used for composite provider support function. Here you can display the data, activate or where use list of the composite provider. Next, RSODS view. As the name suggests, it is used for open ODS view support function. Like here, you can display, edit, create, or delete open ODS view. And moving ahead with the next one, RS2 HANA view. Using this transaction, you can see the settings for external SAP HANA view for BW objects, like you can see the general setting or authorization. Next, RS2 HANA admin. So here you can see more about the admin related information of the SAP HANA view for BW objects. And here what you can do, you can see the objects, for example ADSO with the last changed timestamp, and also you can repair view using this transaction. Coming to the next, an RS2 HANA check, and it is used for troubleshooting for any SAP HANA model. Like if I talk about info provider, so you can see the specific details like user specific, runtime specific or general checks. Those you can see using this transaction. Next, RS2 HANA general. Using this transaction you can replicate BW analysis authorization to SAP HANA. Like what you can do, you can replicate or remove authorization of BW objects like ADSOs. Coming to the next one, RSOSM. It is used for extended search on BW metadata. Like BW search on SAP HANA maintenance, you can search about the metadata searching, and also you can configure the T logo object. Next is this RSDS HANA. Using this transaction, you can manage the SAP HANA remote subscription. If I talk about the remote subscription like the SDA connection, so you can actually real-time replication of data sources of SDA connection. You can do the managing and see the details. Next, RSDS HANA S. So using this transaction, you can monitor the overall picture of the SAP HANA remote subscription of different data sources. Next, RSO ADSO DTOS. It is used for in SAP BW4HANA for data tiering optimization. Like you can do the data tiering like hot data, warm data, and cold data. Next, we are coming RSO ADSO O2X. Using this TCODE, you can actually do further data tiering for data adjustment. Next, RSHO BMON. Using this TCODE, you can see the non-active data in SAP HANA database. Next, we are coming with RSDHAP. It is very important TCODE in order to see the HANA analysis process. Here you can create and maintain the HAP, the HANA analysis process. Next one is the RSD app monitor. Using this T code, you can monitor the app. Like if you have run any app process, so you can see using this T code, like what are the analysis process have been run in the past week. Next, RSWSP. It is used for Workspace individual processing. Workspace means Workspace is a separate platform where the users can create the queries based on different input providers. So it is used using this T code. Actually, you can do individual processing. Then RSWSPW. So it is used for workspace mass processing. Next, we're coming with RSWQD. So it is the query designer. It is used for workspace query designer. Here you can create new BW workspace queries for data analysis or enhance existing queries. Next, RSWSP cast. It is used for general customizing of workspace. Next, RSDDLTIP. So it is used for administration purposes of the analytic indexes. You may have multiple analytic indexes in your system. So using this T code, actually you can have a administration overview of your analytic indexes. Next, RSLimo BW. Using this T code, you can do the editing on composite provider. Like you can see the data, you can change or activate, and also you can see the where used list of the composite providers. Next, we're coming BW4 It's very interesting T code in order to launch the BW4HANA Cockpit. Like BW4HANA Cockpit is a separate platform, so you can, if this cockpit is installed in your SAP system, so using this T code, actually you can launch the cockpit directly into a separate screen. Next, RSB4HConf, and using this T code, actually if you are aware of the transfer, the migration process, like in place is one of the migration process. So using this T code, actually you can migrate the data. Like if I talk about DSO to ADSO, so those transformation like multi-provider to composite provider, so those conversion you can do using this T code. Now coming to the next, an RAAOE or RAAOP. So it is very interesting T code in SAP BW4HANA, because using this T code you can launch the Excel workbook, which can be a PowerPoint presentation or any SAP BO analysis for Office. Next, LTRC. So it is used for, as the name suggests, LT. It is used for SAP LT replication server. It will provide the overall scenario of the cockpit overview of replication servers. Next, LTR. LTR used for the SLT management cockpit, and it is in more detail about the SLT management. Last one in this slide that I have, the ODQ mon. Here you can see the ODP Delta Q monitor. What are the subscription you have added in your system? Using this T code, actually you can see and you can monitor what are the delta queues are being passed into your system. And thanks for watching this tutorial, and visit our channel SAP Learning Academy for more videos and interesting one. And don't forget to subscribe our channel and like the hit button if you liked it. And thank you. Have a nice day.